Alright, so today I'm going to be showing you how to get one step closer to having an automated home. We're going to do this with these WYZE smart switches. When I'm being lazy, I like to make the most of it. I've got this 3-pack. I've already used one. It's already installed out there. Maybe I'll show you a little bit later. That one's being used to control the underwater pool light. So that's kind of neat. I like to be able to turn the pool light off and on from my phone, so that's pretty cool. And I'll be able to do the same thing here. I don't care so much about controlling the fan because pretty much leave that on all the time. But I would like to have control of my garage light from my phone. Whatever. We can be lazy. We have our moments. We all can be lazy. What's home automation for anyway? Do we really need that light on when we get home? Whatever. Alright, let's open this bad boy up and see what it looks like. Oh, got some cobwebs in there. Alright, so power is still on, just so you know. I wanted to, and of course it would be a beautiful thing to just turn the power off and work like that, nice and safe. And if we need to, we will. But when you turn the power off, I lose a lot of light. We'll be doing this by flashlight, and that will be a struggle. So let's see what we can do here. Let's just see what's what. So I'm pulling these away from the outlet so that I can just get a visual on the wiring. It's possible that these things are wired several different ways, so I just want to kind of be able to get in there and see what they're doing, or what I've done in the past. Alright, it's Christmas morning. Let's open up our presents. Yes, yes. Exactly as it should be. Okay, just so everybody can see that Mursegeorge is all about safety, I'll prove to you that we're going to be safe by turning off the electricity. So this is my handy little current detector. It'll let you know when there's electricity, live current flowing through there. You see it turned red, from green to red. So it lets you know when there's actually current flowing through the lines. So of course this one's for the fan, this one's for the garage lights, and red means hot. Alright, I'm going to go flip the breaker and we'll take another look at it. Now of course the lighting's going to change, but we will have some light. See, we have some light. Okay, here we go. See, green, green, green. Oh, yeah, green, good to go. Power's off. So we can pretty much do whatever we want over here. So let's go ahead and pull off this electrical tape and take off this switch. Alright, now we got this thing opened up and the power is currently on. Where's my detector? Just so I could do this explanation, I've got the power back on, which gives me more lighting, but I wanted to talk to you a little bit about the setup here. So the back of the switch, we have each terminal for line, neutral, and load. And so we'll put the appropriate wire in there. Open this up, loosen this, put the appropriate wire in there, and then tighten it back down, and then put it back into place there. But of course we have to do the right wire to the right terminal here. Again, we have line, neutral, and load. So what is all that over here? So your neutral is always going to be white. So there's a bundle of white wires here. That is your neutral. So we'll tie in, and I have this that I'm going to strip down, and it's got 3 conductors, black, white, and green in there. So in a little bit you'll see me strip this down, and I'll use a small portion to make the connections from each of these line, neutral, and load. So this, of course, we already said that was neutral. This here is hot right now, so that's your line, and then this is load. This is the actual light fixture that's not connected right now. If these two were connected, we would have additional lighting in here. That's why it's still, we've got some of the garage light back on right now, but not all of it. I'm gonna get this stripped down and remove some of these cobwebs, make it prettier to work here, and we'll move along. Here's my brush. Make it pretty. Power's still on. Yes. Yes, right there. Alright, so let's get this stripped down. And I'll do that for everybody right now. There we go. Alright, so I'll use the shorter one. And so here's where we have to start being careful, cutting into this black outer portion without cutting the others. So once you got it started, just kind of put a mark down the black exterior, and you don't even have to press all the way through. It works. Got my wires here. All right. Well, we'll start stripping the ends and getting them red eye. We're about ready to start playing with these things, so I'm going to shut the power off. Alrighty then, I said this was your hot one. It's not hot no more. But we know white is always neutral, and then I've got a green and a black. Well, green usually indicates ground, but it doesn't have to. So in this instant, green is going to mean the opposite. Let's use it for line. Let's use it for load. So green will be our load, and black will be what it always is line voltage. Alright, that's the plan. We'll be swapping the black one out with this one, and then the white one we know it's going to go neutral to that neutral, and then the green one we said was going to be our load. So these two be connected together and connected there to the back, or load. So we have our plan. Let's make it happen. Alright, well, the job intensifies because we didn't pay enough attention to the most basic issue starting out. We were more concerned with the wiring and safety and whatnot. Not that those are not important. Wiring and safety are important. But this box is a lot different in size than this little sucker here. So just because this one fit doesn't mean this one will. There's just not enough room in there. So I'm going to have to go to Home Depot and get a larger box. Got some modifications to do, but we'll cover it. So that's a pet peeve of mine, is having to go to the hardware store multiple times for a job. So that's always something I try to do, is have a good understanding of what I need to get through the job, obviously. So if one trip is all this job requires, then we'll be doing real good. You know, you don't want to be a hoarder. You want to embrace minimalism, but at the same time, having this and that on hand saves you a lot of trips to the home store. Try to only save the most essential items, but everything's essential. Everything's essential, says a hoarder. Ain't no hoarder. I do Unfortunately, we had to come to the Home Depot to get this electrical part. So now we have to look around to see if anything is triggered in our brain that we might need for this job or another one coming up. You see, because spending money at the home store is one of my favorite things to do. Actually, I need a bigger garage. Yep. Need that 5-car garage or the barn dominium that Pam wants. That's what we need. I tell you, if you come to San Antonio, check out Bill Miller's Barbecue. It is one of my favorites. And I tell you, the locals here just can't get enough of it. So this is one of my favorite Bill Miller's lunches. This is the number 4. It is chicken strips with, it comes with a side. Instead of fries, I get potato salad, and it comes with gravy. And somebody was so nice, they threw in an extra gravy. So we're gonna be dipping the hell out of our chicken strips and bread. All right, just like that, we're done at the home store. We got what we need, I think. We've got a large size box. It's larger in all dimensions, as well as the depth is probably the most critical one. It is going to be deep. It's going to look good. It's going to take some doing because everything that goes into that old box, I've got to reroute to the new one. I got to punch out holes in the new one. But it's kind of cool. I like this kind of thing, so I'm happy to be sharing it with you. Do you have reoccurring constipation? We're back from our trip to the home store. What do we got in our bag of goodies? Yay, this is a new box. Pull everything out and turn the power off, and we're going to have to, we're going to demo this thing. Demo means pretty much take it all apart. Good thing this is a garage, because I think we're going to end up with a bit of a rustic look here, but I'm a fan. I actually like the rustic look. Kind of a punch of some sort and a hammer. Pretty much any hammer will do. Maybe not a rubber one. You big silly. So just gave them each a tap, busted them loose. Hallelujah. Can we get this last wire nut on? Can we get it tight? Can we move on? As far as I can see, we look good, but you never know. I'll probably leave the tam cover off because I like it better that way. That's just the way I am. I like things kind of industrial-like looking. I'm of the industrial style. So already I'm happy with this, the way it came out, because it is put together good. Do we have control? Cave overhead. Oh yeah, look at that work. Like a champion. It works. I'm so happy. It works like a champ. I'm so happy.